welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love and support of my channel. And I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. So today's video is going to be a first impression review on the Tropez. I was going to say Saint Maurice there, but no. Tropez Extra Dark Tannin Mousse. So this one. Now, I love their original dark, like their dark tannin mousse. It's my favourite, one of my favourite tannins ever, basically. It just, nothing really tops it, like, over it. It basically is, like, at top level. There is a few that do kind of level with it, but nothing that really beats it. So, that just tells you how good it is. I do believe, like, Saint Tropez, I've had their products in the past, and it is well known. Worldwide cult favourite tannin range, and for good reason, because nearly every product I've tried of their range I've loved, and that dark tannin mousse, that is forever in my heart basically. So yeah, we'll get into this without me rambling on. So the price list tan is £44 for, you get, let me see the mils. You get 200ml of product, which is average for a tan. Sometimes you get less, sometimes you get more, but this is basically an average tannin bottle, tannin mousse amount. So it is expensive, it is really expensive, but if you want to pay that price, go for it. But if I were you, I'd recommend getting it on offer. I got it for £17 at Black Friday sale in Superdrug, so yeah. I'm not sure when I put this video up, but I don't think it'll be Black Friday anymore when I do put it up. It might be, I never know. I'll know when I decide to put it up, but it might not be. I think I'm going to put it up on Tuesday, so it could be still on, you never know. But if it still is on, if there's any offer on, get it at that time, because you'll save a bit of money, do you know what I mean? And who doesn't love this, especially coming up to Christmas. The packaging, I love this packaging. Can I just tell you this? I love this packaging. So it is pure black, and it has like a turquoisey green holographic sticker. So it has white writing, and it just says like the product and what it does, and then all the kind of information, ingredients, whatnot on the back, how to apply, just basic general stuff. So you can get it on Saint Tropez online and in Superdrug, Boots. I'm not entirely sure where else. I know you can get it in America and Australia. I'm not sure what other countries, but if you Google, you'll find out. So I applied it last night, and I'm wearing it today. So first off, it isn't ultra dark. I'm sorry, it isn't extra dark, but I had a few hiccups on the way of me applying this. I was going to say foundation, no love, it's not a foundation, it's a flipping fake tan. I had a few hiccups, but I'm going to like explain that as I go along. So I did get clips of me like before, during and after, and when I pumped it onto my mitt, I did use that big old tannin mitt, and it was dirty of some product before that, so it could be partly my fault of how it didn't go as planned. But when I pumped it onto the applicator, the first two pumps went smooth. The third pump, it was pumping liquid. I was like, what is going on here? Tried to fix it, kept on pumping small amounts of liquid out, like pumping them out. I was like, seriously? Like literally, like I had to like, it was just getting like, my anxiety was going, Like, do you know when you're looking forward to trying out a product, you've just bought a product and you're just really excited, and then something goes wrong, and then you're just like, you're raging. You literally raging, especially if it was more expensive. So I was like, try to make it work from both my legs. Obviously I started from my legs, worked my way up. My legs were getting stickier, my mitt was getting stickier with the liquid. I was like, no, I'm going to have to change, like switch the applicators around. So I'll grab my Man Tan bottle, so basically the same size as this, and the same kind of pump. So I switched them around. My hands were getting stained and dark. These are my hands scrubbed. Basically scrubbed with a sponge, a dish sponge. My hands still look, you can see it there, look darker on my arms. That's because I got liquid and all over them. Just kind of like a fault with the applicator, but when I switched it around, it was okay. I found as I applied it, the mousse is very dark, so it is basically comparable to the Saint Murray's Dark and Dark. That's how I can see the similarities of the two products, so that's what I'm comparing it to and what it reminds me of. But when I was applying it from the whole body, I did notice it wasn't really, like, it was blending after a while, but it wasn't really blending as smoothly as I wanted it to be, partly because the mitt was sticky and partly because it was dirty of like different tans, which is my fault. But it was ridiculously dark, like really dark when I did apply all over. I was like, oh, I am in blip, not a blip orange, but it was like an olive tone tan. So I like the tone of it. It's very kind of olivey, which I love. Basically, I prefer an olive tan compared to like a warm tan any day, because I'm trying to mimic having a naturally olive skin, which I would love to have. I'm naturally an NC 10 in MAC, so this is the colour it gave me. I am quite, I look more medium to dark tan and not like extra dark, but I look medium to dark in this lighting. Yeah, I'm not like proper dark, which is disappointing, but. So it was ridiculously dark when I had it all applied. I rinsed off this morning and then I was like, where is my tan going? I was leaving lighter than this because I did apply some of my, Garnier Gradual over top of it on my arms and chest and face. But I was like, this is disappointing for a £34 bottle of tan. I was like, no, like it's disappointing. Maybe it could be just how things turned out and the fault of the applicator and stuff like that, but I was like, no. But then, fair enough, the Saint Murray's Dark and Dark did that on me too, but still I would expect it to be a lot darker. Not trying to throw shade or anything, like I'm not trying to bash a product. I actually hate being negative, but it's better to be honest too. So I was like, where's the colour? Fair enough, it did give me a nice even colour. It wasn't like uneven looking when I did wash it off. It was quite even, natural looking. And when I did apply that gradual over top, it did give me a good enough colour. But I was like, where is it? Like literally, where is that dark tan I've been wanting? So that is why I'm going to exchange it and get a new bottle with a working pump. I'm going to do the review again, so I'm going to try it out a couple of times. Just do the whole process again, double coat it, and then see how that goes. But if it still goes uneven, a bit uneven and not easy to blend, and if it doesn't give me a dark colour, it's kind of going to be one of them ones I'm going to recommend if you want a medium to dark tan, not an ultra dark tan. And it pains me to say that, but it's not ultra dark. But only time will tell. So when I do the review again, so a proper review, I've been using it for a while. This is my final thoughts on this product. But I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but that's just my whole thoughts and feelings. The smell of it, it is kind of that strong floral smell, so it's refreshing, it's nice. It's more like, it's like that fresh kind of clean floral smell. I do like it. The smell of it's nice, but look, you can tell like the applicator is dodgy. No. So yeah, the smell's gorgeous, but this applicator needs to get changed. I need to get this tan bottle changed. Just exchange anything, because it's just, look at my hands. I need to scrub that again. I'm reaching. So if you want that tan for a night out, I would recommend double coating it the night before, leaving it on at least 8 hours, washing it off in the morning, either going in with a gradual tan like that Garnier one or the Dove one, or if you want like a really dark tan, like a darker tan, do a light layer of that tan and mousse again, and then just wear it for your night out. I know some people are funny about wearing guide colours out, but it doesn't bother me. I've worn guide colours on nights out, days out plenty of times, and it doesn't bother me. As long as it is even and dark, I think it intensifies the colour, which I love. I love a dark tan. So yeah. But I know like doing a double coat and then applying a different coat after you wash it off the next day is a bit of a wasteful kind of it's just going to eat up into the product because it is expensive, but that's the only way you're going to get an ultra dark tan where I'm judging so far, but I'll know when I do the proper review. So So here's what the bottle looks like up close. So it is gorgeous packaging and I just love it. As I said before, it's amazing looking. Here's what my skin looks like before I've applied any tan. So I do still have a small amount of residue left over fake tan, but it's pretty much nearly my skin tone but a bit darker. So you can see my legs, my chest and then my arms. I'm taking the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Moisturiser, just moisturising the dry areas like my ankles, my feet, my underneath my boobs, my armpits, my elbows, neck and face, just areas that tend to get drier. This will help the tan not to cling to them areas and turn darker, so it'll be a nice, smooth, even finish of a tan. Here's what the tan looks like when you pump it out. Now you can tell after a while the first two pumps out okay, you can see there. But on the third pump it starts to go liquidy, you can see. And then that's where the disaster began. And then the colour of this tan is very dark, so very similar to the Saint Murray's Darker and Dark, and again on my chest, that just after I applied it, it is quite dark. And my legs took really dark because it was just pure liquid tan. So yeah, it is very, very dark. The base colour, the guide colour is so dark, so beware. If you don't like a dark tan, don't use it. Here's what the tan looks like, the guide colour actually of the tan, the morning after. Obviously the daylight light is washing it out, so it looks lighter than what it actually does look in person. And here's my legs and also my arms, like it's coming up in a minute. But still pretty dark, but obviously the light is washing it out. And after me washing the guide colour off, obviously the light is washing it out, but you can tell it is more like a medium tan. It looks very, very light, or like I haven't applied tan on in the lighting. You can tell my legs turned out a bit darker, actually a lot darker in person. And then my arms were more like a natural golden medium tan, the rest of my body is. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope it didn't ramble on too much, and I'll see you again in my next one. Stay gorgeous, bye!